21 gun salute. Capo status. Respectfully checking back in. We are the best it is, the best it was, the best it ever gonna be. Niggas is damn near calling me the underboss. Let's talk about it. Salute to the Wrench Gang. The Smile video and the Tupac Makaveli album as we approach the 30-year mark. As we approach the 30-year mark, one of the greatest albums ever recorded, probably the greatest album. I listened to the Makaveli album today. I think it's the greatest album ever recorded. We're gonna talk about that. We're gonna deep dive into the Smile video, one of the most iconic rap music videos ever. I want to have a great live show. We're gonna talk about the autopsy again, them body doubles, because I see Makaveli Media. He out there talk. You feel me? Makaveli Media. He's pump faking. I tapped in on what he was talking about. The ninja don't even got a body double in it. All he want to do is talk. Blah, blah, blah. But we here to show facts, staying on business, and let's take it to another level for the next generation. You hear me? Okay, so let's start with the Makaveli album. As we approach the 30-year mark, in 5 days, Reggie, you were fired. Pork butt, oink, oink, you were fired. 5 days, Reg. That fax that Yasmin Fuller sent you, that shit was locked and loaded. And I believe the Makaveli album was already completed. It's August. Vegas is around the corner. I believe that album was already completed. Is Who Snizzy here? Ultra Secret though. I don't see my bro. I told you I'm kicking you out the whip. You are annoying. Please don't let my wrench gang shoot you. I told you yesterday you are annoying. And then the day before that, you said some dumb shit too. You are annoying. I told you. Please don't let wrench gang shoot you. Please, let's enjoy the live. You're kicked out the whip. They gotta vote you back in. You hear me? My wrench gang gotta vote a nigga like you back in. You are annoying, bro. Please don't get shot by my wrench gang. I told you, you are annoying. I kicked you out the whip. My wrench gang gotta vote you back in. You said some dumb shit the other day, then yesterday, you are annoying, bro. My wrench gang gotta vote a nigga like you back in. But as we continue on, the Makaveli album, is Who Snizzy here? Who Snizzy, you here? Yeah, 21 Gun Salute. Who Snizzy? Can I get a lifeline? When was the Makaveli album actually completed? Because I believe today is August 22nd. I believe it was completed around this time. I don't think Pac was playing around with that album. For real. I really don't. Yo, Coco Bell, welcome back. There you go. Ultra Secreto. I took your shit, gave it to a real loyal Pac fan. Coco Bell, one of my day one from the female wrench gangs. Welcome back. Fix your crown, queen. But anyways, yo, I believe, here you go. Tupac recorded the Makaveli album, Don Columinati, the 7-day theory between July 8th and August 12th. Yo, Fatal, Hussein Fatal said Ninja. It was one of the quickest albums ever. Hussein Fatal, rest in peace. He was like, yo, by time, Fatal was like, what? How y'all finished the album? Fatal couldn't believe it. Yeah, so I was correct. That album was done already. And that album, to this day, very controversial, very Landmark. It was prophesized. As we know, the original back cover had Puffy in the ballerina suit, had Biggie, the notorious P.I.G., right? Pac was on point with the sound. Let me know if the sound is good. I told the nigga. I tried to tell him, but he act like he don't know me. Oh shit. Yo, Nigel, salute. Oh, 21 good salute. Yeah, Pac and Suge. Them two together. And shout out to Hen Dog. I think even Hen Dog, if I'm not mistaken, Hen Dog from the art department. Rest in peace, Hen Dog. What happened to Hen Dog? He died right after his Vegas statement. Hen Dog, if I'm not mistaken, Hen Dog was the one that was drawing this shit. These ninjas prophesized this fucking album, bro. Okay, as we approach, we passed 30 years because I'm not gonna wait till November, Gaddafi month. That shit was completed already. Matter of fact, I'm 10 days late. You feel me? Nigga, we 10 days late. This was already done. Pac was talking shit to niggas like, yo, I did an album, Makaveli dissing you niggas. You feel me? This album was already done. According to the Lifeline by Who's Snizzy, right? Hold on, the iconic front cover art for Pac's Dark Illuminati 7-Day Theory release under Makaveli alias was created by Compton native and Death Row Records in-house illustrator. Twenty-one salute. Nah, bro. I think they still, bro. That's okay. If that's what Google said, Death Row Records in-house illustrator Ron Risky Brent. If that's what they want to say, but I believe they taking Hen Dog's credit. Yeah, I really believe Hen Dog is kicked out the whip with that. If I'm not mistaken, I truly believe they kick Hen Dog out the whip. Because even Suge, remember, Suge said, when Suge broke his silence, the ninja took 13 business days to turn himself in as a victim to talk to the detectives after the shooting. Remember, Suge claimed he got shot. He had a bullet in his head, walking right, a glass bullet. Now we 30 years later, we are saying it's a glass bullet in his head, right? Suge, after that interview with the detectives, he did a BET interview. Album in the original album cover, which they should have kept it, right? They had, if what I'm considering, this was Dr. Dre. Is everything okay with the live chat? Because I see they're messing with the connection. Is everything okay with the live chat? Everything okay with the live chat? Could I get some thumbs up? Is everything okay with the live chat? Okay, thank you. 21 gun salute. So, all right, thank you. Okay, so besides being one of hip hop's blueprint, because a lot of rappers was biting this shit. A lot of fucking rappers. Jay-Z, Nas did Nostradamus. Right? Who remember when Nas was biting? Nas did Nostradamus. Right? Nas was changing his name. Jay-Z, he did the what album is that? The Unplugged? These ninjas was biting this out. But not only it was Pac showed us these fugazi ass ninjas and who they was. Pac showed us, Suge showed us, right? And this one with Puffy, Dr. Dre, it was iconic. This picture with Puffy and Dre, and Dre getting sodomized, and Dre getting finessed, right? Dr. Dre and he got to go to Bryant Park. This album was done. Pac was telling Nas, like, look, you little nigga. Pac was telling Nas, you little skinny nigga. Like, listen, I did an album, Makaveli, dissing you. And if you don't want no issues right now, you don't say shit. You little skinny nigga, right? Yo, Pac was definitely on Nas's neck. And then remember, Reggie was fired. This whole movement, Reggie was fired. This is the week that Reggie gets fired, right? And a very epic week. I read in one of the chats somebody said I should call Reg and tell him happy 30th anniversary, right? I might just do that just for you guys. Just go live and call Reg. Hey Reg, right? I just might call Reggie on the 30th year anniversary because he might be in court. Yo, he might be in court again. You know, wow. The fact that Keefe D attorney didn't even ask him about being fired 30 years ago was, he really dropped the ball. Let's tap it, and we're talking about the icon and the Tupac album Smile. We'll get back. We're gonna talk about the album cover. We're gonna talk about the compass on top of the Makaveli album. We're gonna talk about the writings on the cross of the Makaveli album. The fingerprint. Remember, Pac had fingerprints on the back of this album. I think it was Erica Love. Shout out to Erica Love Wrench Gang. She sent me some kind of paperwork about Devon Clark and how it was something with Pac's fingerprint that they needed to finalize the body double or the body switch, right? Let's go to Smile real quick. Now the Smile album, damn, did I do a good job? Now the Smile album, Uh-oh. Now the Smile album, right? In the beginning, this was the BMW. It was a little fuzzy, and it had a truck, like Biggie truck, right? And one of the cop cars. Uh oh. Okay, we can't even go there. Okay, we're gonna get back to that. I don't want to make the live buffer so soon. No puff on the replay. But it had a guy in that video that people were saying wasn't Tupac. Pac fans saying that was Pac. Look at the teeth. Pac fans were saying, yo, that was Pac. Look at the bottom row teeth. And this is where we at right now. Between the Makaveli album and the person that was in this Makaveli album, the Makaveli album and the Smile video, the person that was in the Smile video, there was a major controversy about this person that was in the Smile video. People were saying that was Pac. Pac fans saying, yo, we know that's Pac. And Scarface, he was trying to not break his silence about who this person was. Bro, they did years. Okay, we might have to make this buffer for a few seconds, but this is what the internet is saying. And the Mr. Smile video, the conspiracy of the Smile video. Let's get that out there for you guys. Directed by Paul Hunter, was released January. Now remember, Biggie didn't die yet. I need y'all to just focus on what I'm trying to break down with you guys. Biggie didn't die yet. When this video was released, Biggie wasn't dead. I just need the nation to be reminded, like, how did they know Biggie was finna get shot in his truck and then put it out in a music video, legendary. Give me some thumbs up. We back? Yo, forgive me. I had a... Yeah, I had to get us some pictures. Yeah, I definitely had to get the pictures. All right, so yeah, I had to get us the pictures because when I make these content for you guys, the pictures don't automatically download the right size. So the Smile video, right? One of the reasons why we believe this is Pac because of the teeth, right? The Smile video, whoever this dude was, got shot for some dumb shit he just said. And one of the reasons Pac fans really believe that this was Tupac in the Smile video because of the teeth, right? And for years, the comparison with the bottom row teeth was a real issue on YouTube for YouTubers, right? This was something they talked about for years, on top of years. But this guy in Vegas, I don't know. I told y'all, this nigga had teeth like Nori. For some reason, this dude that was in Vegas, his bottom row teeth don't match. Even in this picture, my nigga was off. Whoever this dude was, even if it's Pac, he was going through something. Something wasn't right with this dude, B. Like, I'm just saying, something was off with this guy in the orange shirt. But moving forward, the teeth really didn't add up. Tupac teeth. It was really weird with this dude in the orange shirt. I'm just saying, right? But we're gonna go to a picture like this that we can say, yo, the smile video, the ninja looked just like Pac. If that was not Tupac Amaru Shakur, hold on. I think. Oh, you know what? I gotta. Okay, we're gonna have to deep dive again, but hold on. Before we start buffering, I'll let everybody tap back in. Okay, so um, the Smile video, it had the BMW, it had Biggie truck, a truck that was again. This video came out before Biggie died, damn near 2 months. How did they know? How did they know? The cop car had 71. I'm guessing it was for the year Pac was born, June 16th, 1971. According to the professionals, yeah, they said the music video was January of 9/7. Biggie died in March of 9/7. How did they know Biggie was going to get shot in his suburban or in a suburban and it prophesies the police with Pac's birth year 71 on real spooky, real eerie shit as we do the review. And if you just tapping in 21 Gun Salute, we're talking about the Smile video and the Makaveli album 30 years ago. Hold on, I want y'all to see these pics because I got these pictures. They downloaded these pictures. These pictures are downloaded, but they're like too close. I think. Yeah, they try to say this wasn't Pac in the Smile video, but 30 years later, look at the teeth. There's no way. Bro, there's no way that this wasn't Pac. Hold on, I hate. All right, y'all gotta wait. Hold on. Okay, are we still here? Okay, so they was saying this wasn't Pac. Hold on, what did I say? August 9/6, and the video premiered in February 9/7 along the release single. Who said that? Arbello. It's the data networks, Miss Sketchy G5ers. Why would no one identify if not Pac? August. King Highway, man, Val got to be back in the Bronx. No, every time I log out the YouTube, I gotta. If I don't know if you heard me, but I was trying to re-download these pictures They was too up close and personal. I had to re-download them. So yeah, 21 Gun Salute. We're talking about the Smile video and the Makaveli album and doing the comparisons. This guy is so off. Who is that guy? Like seriously. This guy here in Vegas. Right here, he looked like he got teeth like. I don't know. A lot of y'all might. A lot of y'all believe that was the Dawn. I don't know. 21 Gun Salute. Yeah, I think I showed y'all everything that I wanted to cover so far. Did we talk about the fingerprints on the back of the Makaveli album? That was a real freaking issue. The fingerprints on the Makaveli album cover. Twenty War goes to. I don't even remember. It's definitely around this. All right. Oh wait. Oh shit. These niggers. Come on. Yeah, this is part of. Somebody said the booklet. I don't think I got the whole booklet. I got parts of the booklet where it was talking about wartime, worldwide, nationwide, citywide, real niggas do real things, exit Tupac, enter Makaveli, yo Val, why I don't have a wrench? Why you don't? Hell trial was good, Arbello. The day after the trial, the internet will be broken. This buffering is nothing compared to that. Yeah, I don't remember a bunch of pages in the original album cover, but if you got it, let me know. Maybe I gotta double check. And if you just tapping in, we're talking about the Makaveli album, 7 Day Theory. The exit Tupac into Makaveli. And my wife, my sister, they shot at my son's car. That judge said, and you are too. Wow. You are too. I was like, oh, you are too. I was like, oh, it's over for you, bro. It's over for you, bro. For the people, what's good with you? Salute. SC Native, what's good? If you just tapping in, I'm trying to talk about this Makaveli album and the Smile video. And we're going to deep dive into fake autopsy. Um, I thought I was going to be able to see the writings on the cross. Things on the cross. I really thought I was going to be able to see the writings on a friggin' cross. Yo, the cross got bullet holes. Bullet holes. It's like they shot the fucking cross. Whoever was ill. And it prophesies damn near what happened in Vegas. You see a bullet holes. You see 1, 2, 3. I count 3 bullet holes on the cross. I also counted. It looks like he got shot in the stomach. It looks like the Vegas. It looks like he got. This is. It looked like he got. This shit is crazy. According to Suge, he said Pac called him late at night, no puff on the play, and said, come over to my house right now. Suge said he went over there. Pac smoking a cigarette. He was smoking a cigar. And Pac told Suge, put him on the album cover on a cross. Because he's feel like he's being crucified. And he said, yo, I'll handle it for you. According to Badass, this album was done so fast that Pac was able to show ninjas on death row it. Drop comments below. Badass said, yo, I seen the album cover and the ninja look just. Badass said, yo, I seen the album cover and the ninja looked just like Jesus. Yeah, I'm gonna have to deep dive and find a way to get the writings on the cross. Because, okay, I know what you want me to do, Uptown Films. I'm trying my best with the connection, bro. Okay, can y'all hear me? Donnie Manson said, I definitely got to find a way how to get this cross. All right, let me see what Uptown Film said off and on. What about everybody else? Can anybody else hear me? Who Snizzy said, I'm going to get the cross writings. All right. Isn't it places he had trouble? Yeah, I really forgot. It's been some time since I actually saw Okay, everybody else can hear me. All right. Uptown Films. I don't know what's up with your connection. It's probably my connection. I don't know. I'm doing the best I could. 21 gun salute. Um, yeah, I forgot what was actually said on this cross right here, on the writings. I really forgot. Like seriously, I know about the compass. Okay, bro. I don't know what y'all want me to do. Y'all niggas be annoying sometimes. Bro. Trying to have a fucking rap show. I don't know. Donnie Man said, "Let me see if I can get to my storage later and get the album. Have AI sharpen the resolution. Hopefully." It's, hold on, y'all. Let me see. Nigel. Listen, man. I be like, yo. I went for Who Snizzy. Who Snizzy said, "I'm able to fix a lot of photos that, including those old photos, turn red from the old days. God map with locations in New York, Harlem, Brooklyn, Dallas, Los Angeles, and Compton to highlight coastal and city feuds." That's crazy. I can't see them, and I believe what you say. Yeah, I do remember Arbello. I do remember the cross saying that type of shit. If you just tapping in, we talking about the Makaveli 30-year completion. Pac had Puffy, Biggie with a Crip hat. Oh shit. The ninja had Biggie in a Southside Crip hat. Pac said, "I'm the reason why all these niggas got gangbangers on their payroll." Drop comments below. Yo, that's crazy. Yo, that's fucking crazy. Google AI says the writing says exit Tupac. Yeah, it says it right here. We see that. Exit Tupac Valley. We see that right here. Exit Tupac, enter Machiavelli. We see that right here. We see Exec Simon. We definitely see that. We definitely see that. Yo, the niggas had Biggie with a Crip hat. That's crazy. And gave Puffy boobs. Yo, if you peep it, he's pointing to the E and has a finger missing. Drop the comments below. He is. Let's see. Oh, the finger is missing. Wait a minute. Uh, I y'all drop comments below. The nigga say he had a finger missing. It looks, it could be bent down, but maybe one, two, three, four, five. Y'all count four fingers? Who Snizzy said it's cities Pac cared about. All right, hold on. Who Snizzy said East Orange on there, Compton, Long Beach, etc. Jada said it looks. Why would I have Compton PD next house? Bella said, I'm gonna get out the CD and take pics and shoot them to you. Give me 10 minutes. Salute, Arbello. Ninja said, you can't, who's Snizzy? You couldn't think of any other phones? Why I gotta have the Compton PD phones? And next tells, Val, I dropped all the cities in the chat and sent you a vinyl photo. Salute, Val. Got the Snoop next. Yeah, y'all got jokes in the motherfucking chat. Y'all niggas got jokes in the chat. I see y'all. Y'all niggas got jokes today. If we just tap in, we talking about the Smile video, Tupac Makaveli album, the iconic album that first drew Puffy in a ballerina suit. Oh, and put Biggie in a bad girl. They put Biggie in a bad girl sweater. The notorious P.I.G. with a crip hat. Oh, this is epic. I didn't peep that before. The shirt says bad girl. Yo, that's crazy. The nigga said bad girl, like Danny girl and Florida dialogue. I told y'all these niggas be spending weeks together. They on tour, looking at Vegas. I told y'all. Hey, nigga. I told y'all, Florida dialogue and Danny girl, they be dating. Nigga got Danny girl taking them on tour. They see in the car, Pac got shot in. Taking them to UMC. Mickey D. Niggas be going on dates. He said Danny girl gets emotional visiting UMC. Yeah, I bet. You sure it ain't that fucking shit you sticking up his ass, ninja? Nigga taking this. Oh shit. Chill, YouTube. Uh-huh. Chill, YouTube. Let me cook. Nigga for the dialogue taking Danny girl on dates. Y'all don't see that shit? Nigga said Danny girl visits the car Pac got shot in. Art sits in the driver's seat like he should. Danny girl sits in the passenger seat like he Pac. They tell the nigga like, yo, can you go outside for 5 minutes? Let me find out. For the dialogue and Danny girl got busy in the parking lot in the BMW. Yo, let me test drive this. I'll give you a couple. How much it costs to test drive this in the parking lot? Yo, niggas got crazy in the fucking BMW. That shit is ridiculous. Nigga Danny girl's like, tell him we want to borrow it. Yo, bro. Disgusting. They need to sanitize that shit now. Yo, I told y'all, it don't take. Why all the people, this nigga for the dialogue, want to take Danny girl to see the BMW? Danny girl wasn't even in the entourage. Bro, where was Danny girl when the shooting went down? What car was he really in? Can we just make this make sense? He wasn't with Suge and Pac. He wasn't with K-Dub. He wasn't with OFTB. He wasn't with Low MB. He wasn't with Frank, Alexander, Gaddafi, Castro. So what actually was Danny girl? Oh shit. SC Native said I don't got no sound. Y'all don't got no sound? What's going on? For the people said the lava is good. Okay, SC Native, I don't know what's wrong with y'all. I don't know what's wrong with your phone. 21 gun salute. Yeah, we talking about Danny girl and For the Dialogue on a world tour in Vegas. Copy and paste the barcode and put the iPhone maps and see where, what? Man, you do that. Send me the video. Y'all niggas be like, listen, if you just tapping in, we was talking about Danny girl and further dialogue out there in Vegas. Oh, I almost forgot. Wait a minute. Hold on. Hold on. I had to go. Tino, bro, this shit. Tino, bro, this shit. Oh, I wish y'all ninjas had some patience. Obviously, I'm trying to get y'all some content. Like Eric Martinez, you just came back to YouTube fucking with us. When you see it loops or something, I'm trying to get y'all some content. Let's have some patience. Please. You ninjas just rewind the freaking live or something. Okay? Is everybody back on? Okay, we back. Okay. Somebody got shot? Yeah, good. I gave y'all wrenches. Y'all ninjas act like y'all scared to shoot people. Somebody gets annoying? Eric Martinez, I'm out. Peace. Yo, Eric, I'm not begging you to stay in the fucking chat. Be gone. You might lose your wrench for that attitude. But anyway, neck bone. Speaking of Vegas. Neckbone is in Vegas at the casino. He's waiting for trial to be subpoenaed. Take his wrench, please. Oh, Eric Martinez? Yeah, fuck that. You're disrespectful. Remove as manager. Yeah. You out the whip. You're not even a fucking wrench gang member. Talking about, I'm out. Peace. Who you think you are? I made you in this business, Eric Martinez. If it wasn't for me, nobody would know your fucking name. Relax. If you see it, you just came back to my motherfucking channel, right? Your record on my fucking channel, right? I told you yesterday, I ain't see your ass since Keefy D, your family are ops if they talking with Reggie before the trial. That was like 3 weeks ago. And then Tupac fans still waiting for Ice Cube to reply. So a nigga like you is not going to make or break my motherfucking algorithm. Okay, Eric Martinez? If it was a nigga like you, I'd be fucking suffering. So what, Mr. Martinez, you can find yourself another fucking channel until you get some respect. Talking about, all right, I'm out, peace. So what? Fucking children. Now, yeah, obviously he's new to the channel, so when it's looping or saying something, buffering, no puffing to play, I'm trying to get y'all some content because we live. But anyway, adios, amigos. Tamika. But anyway, this nigga Neckbone is in Vegas. right now, and he's hitting up the casinos. He plays Makaveli, Life of an Outlaw. Neckbone getting ready. Oh shit, Pyru Neckbone wearing a Brooklyn shirt. Nasty work. Somebody was saying the shirt is from Timu. Oh, this nigga is just ridiculous. Playing Tupac Makaveli, Life of an Outlaw. Where? Neckbone. You lost all privilege to call yourself an outlaw? Pyru? A thug? And his fanboys, no one, niggas is scared to tell him. They scared to tell OG because they don't want to get fucking bench pressed. Niggas don't want Neckbone to bench press them. You feel me? Yo, bro. The nigga, Neckbone doesn't want. Oh, who shot Eric Martinez? You held drop? I didn't even peep who shot him. Nah, Nigel shot him. Nigel quick with that gun. Shout out to Nigel. Who Snizzy said he's trying to win, he's trying to triple up on that informant money. Yo, that's crazy. Yo, this nigga is in Vegas right now waiting patiently for the DA to call him. Okay, Neckbone, you're up. So far, I heard Neckbone name like 6, 7, 8 times in Vegas. In Keith D's courtroom. Yo, this nigga is hilarious. He's walking through the Vegas casino with a Brooklyn shirt on. For the people said all of them are rats. Dirt Rock, Neckbone, Mama James, Keefe D, Reggie Wright Jr., the handicap rapist. The Real Dawn says there is set date for the trial to end. I'm not sure. I don't think so. Yo, for this nigga to be in Vegas casino, oh my gosh. Yo, this shit is crazy. Reggie talking about he vindicated. Yo, no, Reg, you're not vindicated. You're a vegetable. You are officially a wheelchair vegetable. I don't even know how his audience still watch that ninja after what we saw at the trial. But again, this whole trial is set to send Keefe D to jail for 25 to life. Val, tell me you seen Veggie. So yeah, I didn't watch the video, but I seen the title with John Highland Garland, his co-host who got pregnant by Cedric Garland and had the miscarriage, another miscarriage over the summer. He needed to heal up. Yeah, I didn't watch the video, but I seen the actual the title. I didn't watch it though. Yeah, this trial is set to send Keefe D to jail for 25 to life. Yeah, I don't see so far. Michael Samp, his attorney, he only got one victory, and since the trial started, how many witnesses? Like 13 witnesses already. How many people testified? Right. I only see one victory. He didn't even question Leonard the photographer correctly. He has no history. That's what I'm saying. Whoever is in a circle, which is the Chichiman YouTuber, the Botsy Boy YouTuber who went overseas to ride on Asian butt, no puff, choke on coke. When you got niggas like that in your corner who have overnight Tupac channels and don't know, like Leonard Jefferson for one, the photographer. Leonard has so many stories of what happened that night. Leonard never told people. He said it once on a YouTube video I seen that he saw Pac and Suge, or he saw Pac in the MGM, but he didn't really say it in those words until the courtroom with Keefe D in the trial. But that man has so many different stories, and it's obvious he was a part of the movement. If Tupac was faking his death, if Tupac was really faking his death, Leonard Jefferson, the photographer, was down with it because he said I was in the. He told the judge and the jury and the Keefe D courtroom that he saw Pac and Suge, or I'm just gonna keep it to Pac in the MGM. But wait a minute. For years, you made it seem like you just randomly saw Pac and Suge on the road and took a picture with them. Nah, nigga. Yeah, Leonard Jefferson he's a liar. He's a bold-faced liar. And then it was said that if I'm not mistaken, didn't Leonard Jefferson worked with some kind of MGM effect studio or something? Y'all ninjas know better than me about Leonard Jefferson. What was his job duties in Vegas? Didn't he have connections to some kind of effect studios besides working with cars? Right? It's just a red flag. How did he go from seeing Pac randomly, allegedly seeing Pac in the MGM, just walking around, to happen to see him again on the road on the Flamingo Strip, on the Vegas Strip, to take the final alleged picture, and then a few seconds later he hears shots? People were saying, oh, he was the one that let off like the explosives because he worked with special effects, right? Yeah, Nigel says special effects. Yeah. Again, Hollywood special effects. He did the scene where Denzel got shot. Here we go. Alonzo, a.k.a. Rafael Perez, in Training Day. This is what I mean. Keefe D's attorney, Michael Scamp, he don't know the story of Vegas. He don't know these people, the characters, and why they in the story of Vegas. When we watch the MGM footage after the fight with the fake Orlando, we see Pac waving the book bag crew. Who remembers when I did the book bag theory? The ninjas with the book bags running around in the MGM. They got these heavy ass book bags following Pac and Suge. Yeah, this nigga neck bone. Right? This nigga don't know Vegas. I'm talking about Michael Scam and the characters that's involved and why they were selected to take the last pictures and these again when you have ninjas like Choke on Coke, the itchy YouTuber that don't know these people and don't know the characters and he's just clout chasing happy go lucky overnight YouTube Pac channels, this is what you get. This is what you get. When Michael scammed, he had one job to do. Keefe's attorney had one job to do, y'all, was to hold Reggie Wright Jr. accountable for throwing the 40 caliber handgun in the Bahamas Ocean, asking Reggie Wright Jr., how did you know within an hour it was Southside Crips? To call your father and say, hey, Dad, it was the Southside Crips. Those two major questions needed to be asked. Somebody said, oh, why he had to do it so soon? Why? Okay, okay. Listen, this is not a Keefe D channel, so it doesn't matter to me. Because I believe Pac didn't even get shot, right? This ninja had one job to do, and that was to point out there was no 13 on Orlando or the fake Orlando, to be more direct. They didn't see a 13. They AI'd the shit out of the MGM footage, and still the prosecutor and Michael Scamp, Keefe D's attorney, they still didn't point out that the guy they was beating down had no 13 on him, indicating that it was really Orlando Innocent. Whoops. Them ninjas had one job to do. Whoops, that's like a bad shot. Oh, shit. Bro, these ninjas had one job to do, y'all. And that was to point out, why do I got horrible shots in Vegas? Yo, they had one job to do. I'm gonna have to deep dive for y'all tonight. Right? And that was to point out the guy that they probably jumped was this guy. And this is, look at his t-shirt. He has nothing on the back of his t-shirt. Nothing. This is the guy. I'm convinced. And guess what? They played the alleged full copy of the MGM tape and still didn't show us the part where Pac hit the dude. Bro, did y'all see that? According to Dale the cop, he said, look, Pac, he said, look, when he pulled over Pac and Suge, they said they was shooting a music video that night. That's why the BMW didn't have license plates. So you tell me what. Okay, so, all right, we talked about the Smile video and the Makaveli album, which we might cover again because there's people that's going to be sending me stuff. Who Snizzy say he sent the album cover. But let's move forward and talk about the hottest topic out now, and that's these autopsy pictures. The most talked about autopsy pictures since I would say since the Kathy Scotch book. Tupac's autopsy pictures are the most talked about pictures, and yesterday we did an amazing job doing a deep dive. Um, what we found out in these pictures was, first of all, the no Makaveli tat on his neck. The iconic Makaveli tat was missing in the blurred pictures. And then someone tried to be a genius and published unblurred pictures of Pac with no neck. Here you go. First it has the neck when it's blurred, right? No Makaveli tat. That's what we were saying. They unblurred. They publish an unblurred picture. Shout out to Who's Snizzy also for these pictures. They unblurred. They publish unblurred pictures, but this one has no neck. And when we deep dived, we found out that when you look, it was photocropped. This blurry line indicates it's photocropped. That right there. One of the most iconic tattoos that Pac put on his body since the Thug Life tat. These people tried it. And yesterday during my live show, we found out that, these pictures, at least these sets, are tampered with. Moving forward, the New York Post, they posted up this picture with they posted up this picture, the New York Post. But no, first the original picture the New York Post posted up was this picture from the New York Post, where we don't see a head on the deceased. The New York Post was the first one to leak these pictures. And niggas got mad. Niggas got mad because I guess it started leaking on the internet. Shout out to Who's Snizzy again, who gave the lifeline. And we found out that the New York Post had a fake Tupac. Drop comments below. Somebody said it looks like the YouTuber choke on coke. Amazing. Right? So, again, will we ever, if Tupac is really dead or if he really died, because we don't know, it's 30 years ago and anything can happen health-wise, right? But what we saying is, if Tupac really died September 13th, will we see official pictures, right? Will we see a picture of the deceased with the iconic Makaveli tat, right? Also, somebody said that since they start taking pictures of the deceased and moving his head around, so many theories to debunk these new pictures. And I wish there was a way to hold these people accountable. Like seriously, I really wish there was a way to hold these people accountable for publishing these fake autopsy pictures. Also, oh, somebody said the body doesn't match. Yo, it's so weird, bro. It's so weird that they publish these pictures and the body doesn't even match. All right, this one you can see, the body is well put together, and I believe this blurred out picture is this guy. It's this guy. The blurred out picture is really that guy. I believe so. This blurred out picture right here, I believe is this guy. That had the thug life. This grown ass man had the thug life tat, and I believe these pictures are like photoshopped or something. I just don't know. I don't know why would they publish this. Again, this picture is suspect because why would he be in the coroner's office ready to do an autopsy with all these tubes still attached to him? That was a red flag right there. Like, come on. Why wouldn't the UMC take all their gadgets? And I still ain't deep dive in this picture. With AI technology, anything is possible now. But this picture right here is still, it's a lot of sus. It's real sus. And I still ain't deep diving this picture and zoom in yet. I'm pretty sure if I zoom in on this picture, it could be debunked. Like seriously. The Thug Life tab. Is this Pac's? This is when Pac was getting the Thug Life tab. Some of y'all is kind of young. And when Pac was getting this Thug Life tat, I think he even had was it MTV? When Pac got the original Thug Life tat, who remembers? Wasn't it like filmed on MTV or some shit like that? But anyways, what I was trying to say is Pac's original Thug Life tat didn't match the coroner's Tupac, if that makes more sense. If you just tapping in, we talked about the Makaveli 30-year anniversary. This is probably Makaveli week for me. I probably continue with the Makaveli week. We talked about the Smile video. Yeah, this might be the Makaveli week because on this week is when Reggie got fired. We definitely might call Reggie and tell him happy 30th anniversary. Right? Yeah, one of my Wrench Gang members suggested that. Pac got that Thug Life tat in 92, Houston, Texas. It was filmed, I remember. Ron B. Yeah, I remember. I think MTV was the one who published the taping, if I'm not mistaken. I forgot. Or one of those hip hop stations. Brissy said he gave Suge. Suge said he gave Pac 3 million cash that night. Even even that's suspect. Remember, idiot I mean said Pac had like 10,000 on him. What happened to the money? Who remembers that? Idiot I mean said Pac had like 10,000 on him. Gambling. He was winning real big. When they showed what was in Pac's pocket, that didn't look like $10,000 to me. And also, it just had a pack of cigarettes. Hold on, do I have that here? I know I didn't see it the other day. Damn. Send that to me, Hoosnizzy. The shit that they found on because the nigga had more than one ring. That's how you know it was suspicious. Some shit went on. Pac had multiple rings. Now, how I'm gonna find a picture of Pac and his rings? I think I got some Vegas pic with Pac and his rings on. That's a dope debunk right there. Why he only had one ring? What happened to my ninja rings? Oh, there we go. Damn. There you go. Even the body double had rings. 21 gun salute. We back. Okay, so thank you for your patience. So in this picture, you see multiple rings. I see like 6 or 7 rings. Right? Why is there only one ring and a pack of Newports and it looks like $20? Now that's a red flag right there. It's either they raw Pac. Damn. It's either they raw Pac. It shouldn't be just one ring, bro. The nigga had on mad rings. Right? Why did it get to one ring? Who was in charge of taking? That's what I'm saying. Was that really Tupac that got shot? It's either they raw Pac or it wasn't Pac. Because a pack of Newports and $20, it doesn't make sense. I could debunk that right now. It's gonna buffer for a few seconds, but I can no. Matter of fact, we gonna get to that. We gonna get to that because this nigga. Yeah, there's some fuck shit going on. But for Pac to only have this in his pocket, remember, even if we're not talking about the rings and the bracelet, where's the bracelets? Pac had so many bracelets on in his Rolex. Where's the bracelet in the Rolex? And to be honest, the real Pac, his mustache didn't have a split. Just to be honest, the real Tupac, his mustache, he wasn't like Del Game from No Game TV, Straight Name TV. This ninja never had a split in his mustache. Bro, he never had a split. To my recollection, When did he get a split in his mustache? I could be wrong. Let's see this Pac right here. Do we got a new debunk? Do we have a new debunk? Drum roll, please. Drum motherfucking roll, please. Uh, okay, it's a slight slit. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. Are we calling that a split? Where's the you know what? Get me the MTV pack. Do I have the MTV pack? Cause the nigga say he wasn't going to Vegas anyway. Look at this pack. When did he get a split in between his fucking mustache? Did we miss something? Hold on. Let me see something. Let's see Toss It Up Pac. Where's the Toss It Up Pac? Did we miss something here? I don't know. I really try to debunk these niggas. Okay, here go the day before. Does it look like a split? That's the Toss It Up Pac. Okay, I guess he did have a split. I never realized that. Najo said no split. Doesn't it look like it? It looks like a split. It could be a split. They got me on this one. They got me on this one. Oh, here's another pick. This is Pac at the Brotherhood Crusade. It looks like a slight split. It looked like it could be a slight split. They lucky. I'm gonna give them that. I don't know. What do y'all think? It looked like a slight split, but not like a split split. Here's Pac with his jewelry. Okay, it looked like it could be a split. Little Joe said Pac never had a split. 21 Gun Salute. Check out pics of not. Yeah. Where was the Toss It Up shot? The day before, Snizzy. September 6th. The ninja was still busy. 9-6 for 9-6. Yeah, all I'm saying is what brought us to this new rabbit hole because Rob Pac. We like where the nigga jewelry at. Pac had like 6-7 rings, and then I noticed a split in his mustache, and I'm like, yeah, wait a minute. When did this nigga had a mustache split? I guess he had a slight one. Yeah, it looks like a slight one, y'all. I'm gonna give them that. These Pacs look so different. This shit is crazy. This right here was definitely this Pac right here. Oh my God, how many body doubles? These two niggas on the same night. Bro, I have no idea. They got me on this one. Y'all gonna have to like finish up debunk right here. Tamika, what's good? Andrew, salute. Andrew said, yo, Frank, go call Reggie. It's not called Suge, it's called Reggie. And find out where Suge is going to be so I could put the body double in place. So I could put this ninja out. This ninja, yo, the Mustache Theory crew, they did it. This ninja mustache is so fucking sharp. You hear me? This no Makaveli tat having motherfucker. His mustache, bro, from the bushy mustache pack, is so fucking sharp. Yo, this nigga had the best Dominican barber in Vegas. This nigga, his mustache, bro, compared to this nigga mustache is crazy, bro. A lot of y'all niggas would see this nigga and call him Pac. These two niggas? Nah, bro. These two niggas is definitely not the same nigga, bro. If you just tap it in, we're asking, where was the rest of Pac jewelry? Pac had like 6 rings, 7 bracelets, right? Pac was giving away, out, according to the Outlaws, if they wasn't lying, Pac was giving away shit and still had plenty of shit, right? For them to only have 1 ring from his property is suspect. That's where we at right now. Who robbed Pac? Yo, Simon, take my chain from me. Cause I don't want none of these ambulance niggas to rob me. Keep it for me. Little Joe says Rolex. Yeah, where's this Rolex? Who Snizzy said he had a split at the MTV Awards in New York. Okay, we gonna give them that. All the body doubles had to get a split. Right? All the body doubles had to get a split. That was mandatory to get your mustache split. Right? That was mandatory. We gonna give him that. But what we not gonna give him is these two ninjas especially. This ninja mustache was so razor sharp that it gave the bushy mustache Pac a run for his money. Right? The crap table Pac. He had a bushy ass mustache. This ninja's the only Dominican running around Vegas with a razor sharp mustache. He had the T liner. Straight from the barbershop. The gray shit. The T liner razor. Don't forget this nigga, the anorexic Pac. Tamika said Pac was surrounded by undercover robbers. Yeah, them niggas was thieves, bro. Bro, where's my nigga jewelry at, bro? Even if Suge took his chain, where's the bracelet, the watch, the bracelets with an S, his watch, right? Niggas left my nigga with one ring. He said it and smiled. He said, fuck the world as we elope. Yo, what was the third verse in Smile? Somebody get the lyrics for me. How he started the third verse in Smile. He talked about them thieves. Yo, Kim, what's good? Callie said dealing with the devil. Yo, these ninjas. Oh, right. Who Snizzy said Muta tried to give Mike Epps a bracelet too, straight robbery. Right. How did Muta get? Muta lied and said Pac gave him this bracelet. Isn't this the Rolex bracelet? Whoa, wait a minute. Isn't this the Rolex bracelet? Wait a minute. This is the Rolex bracelet on this arm, bro. That Muta, now shout out to Shakur, she got it now. But wait a minute. I thought Pac gave you that, nigga. Nah. Wait. Can you analyze the two Torsadef videos from the beach and the garage? And hold on, that's a whole different live show, bro. Brissy said, can you analyze the two Torsadef videos from the beach and the garage and see if the Pox was the same? Okay, that's a whole different live show, bro. We'll keep that on. You'll put that in the archives for you. Right? But what I'm saying is, wait a minute. The used camel dealer. Are you sure Pac gave you that bracelet? Bro, Little Joe said, yeah, that's the Rolex bracelet. God damn. Nigel said, yeah, that's Pac with no tats and toss it up. Mob James should have stole his teeth. Y'all niggas is crazy. Salute, Callie. Yo. Wait a minute. Hold on. Because I think I got this is the anorexic Pac. Pac with his Rolex. Hold on, y'all. Pac has so much jewelry. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. This shit is crazy. I gotta find. I'm looking for. Oh, Muta, you a liar. Hold on, we're gonna debunk Muta. We're trying to debunk Muta Bill, the used camel dealer. The nigga out there selling used camels with taped up hooves. Right? We're trying to debunk him right now. This is Pac arm. Can y'all make this out? Remember, we was doing the nail theory. We was like, oh, that's definitely not Pac on the autopsy table. Way before, bro, way before they show. Remember, we was trying to debunk this hand right here. You would say, nah, that's not Pac hand. And y'all was right. It wasn't Pac hand. It was this ninja, the 40-ounce St. Ives drinker. It was his hand, right? So this pictures that I captured is, yo, that's, bro, is this the Rolex bracelet in the middle? It's, yo, y'all ninjas got to deep dive and find out. Who Snizzy said what? I'll send you a clearer photo. No, you can't. Who Snizzy? I put you to the test with that one. No, you can't. If you could, you can help us debunk this. Because according to Muta, Pac gave him that bracelet. If we can prove that Muta Bill is not only a used camel dealer, but he's a liar, right? There you go. Frank Alexander lied and said he didn't have a radio. Who gave Frank Alexander a radio? We was like the first Pac channel to point this out. Frank Alexander actually had a radio, a Compton PD radio. 143 Express say, yeah, it is. That's the road bracelet, right? Yo, bro. Yo. Yo, that it is. Who Snizzy said it is the Rolex bracelet? Damn. Yo, Pac went nowhere without that bracelet because it didn't make sense for him to have the Rolex watch. Right? It don't make sense for a nigga to have the Rolex watch and not the Rolex bracelet in 9/6 and give it to the used camel dealer, the ninja that was missing during the shooting. Here you go, the Rolex watch, right? But Val, in the photo, he's wearing a different set. I'm gonna send you. What do you mean a different set? Looking like Snagglepuss. Oh, y'all talking about Mama James? a fucking walrus. He's the Pyru slash Southside Crip walrus. They should have gave him Mob Walrus, huh? Suge said don't call him Mob James no more. He's just James. Wow, this nigga Muta. Because this Pac, hold on. This is the bushy beard, the bushy mustache Pac. Yeah, that judge, you can tell the whole trial is set to give Keefe D 25 to life. And if not 25 to life, is a hung jury. But I'm going towards 25 to life because his attorney only won 1 day out of all those days with a deliberation. I would say 7 days. His attorney only won one out of those 7. Your job as a defense attorney is to challenge every witness on every angle. He let Leonard the photographer slide. No puff on the replay. All right, y'all got to give me a few minutes. It's gonna buffer. Hold on. That looks like the Rolex bracelet in me. That looked like the Rolex bracelet on to me. Snizzy said, "Where's the tats?" I can't tell from this shot because of the camera is the distortion and the shade on his chest. No puff. I see on this arm right here there could be some tats right here. I could be wrong. Like right here on this, like on this arm right here. What the fuck? Like then I can tell from this angle. I see some tats. If that's tats, if I don't know, but I can't tell with all this shade on his chest. I can't tell. Val, I sent you 2 pics on Instagram. The body double. Let's see, what tats are we missing in the torso of that video? Let's see. Um, so in the torso of that video, this Pac has the Nefertiti tat. He has the Tupac tat and the 50 Ninjas. Again, I'm not sure. Yeah, like I said, these tats you can see on his arm. It looks like a total different Pac. It looks like a total. It looked like two different ninjas. This nigga right here and this nigga look like total two different niggas. If you just tapping in, Muta Bill is a liar. The nigga stole Pac bracelet. Muta, we got you. Hold on, I'm gonna do a comparison picture. Hold on, y'all gotta wait. Yeah, these are two different ninjas. In my opinion, total two different niggas. Yo, seriously, in my opinion. Hey, Hell Dog, this is the pictures you sent me on the gram. But back to the Toss It Up video. These are two different ninjas. Yeah, there's something's up with these two different pictures right here. I'm calling two different ninjas. All About You video, it's a tiny pocket in bed. Also, peep different pictures with him next to Suge and Snake Dogg. Other people, either they shrinking or he's growing or shrinking. Pac holding a Compton PD Nextel. Wow, these pics is crazy. If you just tapping in, um, we're talking about yo, the JDL shot me. They trying to zap the live. Yeah, YouTube shot. They trying to shoot the live down. So I guess we're stuck right here. This is where we at. If we just tapping in, we started with the 30-year review of the Makaveli album, completed this month. Because remember, Pac completed the album before he went to New York. And this week is where he fires Reggie. In what, 5 days? He fired Reggie Wright, August 27th. Also, we talked about the Smile video. The completion of the Smile video is still a mystery. People are saying, nah, Pac. Originally, people said Pac did the Smile video to show his fans he made it out, and him and Scarface, Scarface got secrets that's still untold. Maybe Scarface will break his silence on his deathbed. We went from those two topics, the Makaveli 30-year and the Smile video, to the autopsy pictures. And we noticed that the evidence they found in Pac's property after he got shot right, it was just one ring, a pack of Newports, and some cash, like $20. And we were saying, wait a minute, Idiot Amin, who's a horrible outlaw, horrible witness, not only did he said the Cadillac, he don't know if it made a right, made a left, U-turn, but Idiot Amin said Pac had 10,000 at least on him. He was hitting big on the tables. It was just burning his pockets. He had like 10 bands. Where did his money go? They only have one ring. We like, yo, where the rest of his rings? In this image right here, Pac had 6 or 7 rings. I said, wait a minute, let's deep dive a little more. Where's the Rolex? Where's the bracelet? Why is my ninja missing a Rolex and the bracelet in this care package? Why is it just one ring and not the rest of his jewelry? He wasn't like Biggie. Biggie only had jewelry after the Quad Studio in advance from Puff to get the Jesus pieces. Then he gave his man D-Rock one, and Little Cheese took the other one, right? At the MTV Awards, Pac was flashing. Shout out to Hill Dry. He sent me these pictures, right? But the next day, before Vegas, was the Toss It Up video. And Muta Bill, the used camel dealer, said he lied. He said Pac gave him the Rolex bracelet and he wound up giving it to Mike Epps instead of Seth Shakur. But wait a minute, because Mike Epps gave the Rolex bracelet to Seth Shakur. And in this picture, we see the Rolex bracelet. In the Toss It Up video, we see the Rolex bracelet. Hold on. Oh my gosh. Oh, yeah, YouTube tried to shoot the video, the live show down. So I had to restart with all the pictures I had in the freaking. That's dirt. Here you go. We see the Rolex bracelet in the video Toss It Up. In this picture right here, the third bracelet. This one is the Rolex bracelet, the infamous Rolex bracelet. And Who Snizzy found this picture online where the Rolex bracelet on the same hand is right here. You can tell that's a Rolex bracelet. And it led us to another rabbit hole where I'm comparing these fucking two guys here. And it looked totally different Pacs. I don't know if it's the effect they had on the screen. I really don't know. I have no idea why these two individuals look different. Maybe it's the effect. I just don't know. I have no idea. I have no idea who these guys are. Well, one thing for sure is certain. Muta Bill is a liar. And for them, Val, you get the Reggie pics I sent you of his new product line? No, I didn't get it. If I did, I ain't see it yet. Val, he only had half a pack of Newports and $20 with a couple of pieces of jewelry after the split it all with the body doubles. Oh, okay. Oh. But wait a minute. Nah, that don't even make sense though. Oh. Remember after the fight though? Hold on. You think they should subpoena Kadada for the last comment? Yeah, absolutely. Everybody should be in that courtroom. Yo, wait a minute. Don Bucks are playing. Smile video was shot in 9/7 January. How they know Biggie was gonna get shot? I did say that. Shout out to you, Don Bucks are playing. I said that in the beginning of this live show. We've been on for almost 2 hours, or more than 2 hours. We definitely mentioned that. How did they know Biggie was gonna get shot? 21 good salute to everybody that tapped in. We're talking about this jewelry now. I do believe I saw Pac after the fight with the fake Orlando. It looked like when he was running through the MGM, It looked like he was taking off some pieces though. It was either like he was fixing, I don't know. It looked like he was fixing jewelry or taking off rings. I don't know. Is it then when he was taking stuff out? I mean, taking stuff off? Could it have been? Is it possible? Because one ring left, that's suspicious. Did you notice Pac bleeding out his left lung? Um, I don't think we said. I don't think we said he was bleeding out his left lung during Bucks of Plenty, but we did say that we see the bullet holes in the cross and a bullet hole in his and peep that with Dawn Bucks of Plenty trying to show y'all on the 30-year review of the Makaveli album. Black Hash 21 Gun Salute. Arbello said, respectfully, Pac, but Makaveli live on. Whoa, wait a minute. So Arbello, you think Pac died? I told y'all, if I even wait. Stop the music. Arbello, I know you don't think Pac actually died. Whoa. Arbello, I asked y'all if you think Pac dead, hand over your wrench. I asked y'all, I said, please, hand over your wrench. I made a big statement, no puff on the play. I said, listen, I live. I know you was there, Arbello, so are you saying you believe Pac died? Now, I know you did the list for us, Arbello. You did the list of all the haters of discretion. I know, but I asked y'all. I need everybody on Wrench Gang on one accord so we won't have this confusion. Stop the music. Nah, in the way it is to be perceived, I don't understand that. Arbello, I don't understand that. You said no. Okay, you don't think Pac died. Okay. Okay. We all clear now. We can't have everybody on. wait, Everybody's not clear. Arbello, do you believe Pac dead? Do you believe he died on September 13th? Cause he probably died later on. He's probably OG. But do you believe he died September 13th? Because Brissy said he's talking in theory. wait. Stop the music. Stop the press. Oh my gosh. Damn. Why you take another soldier? How long were they moment? Bear me a motherfucking G. Okay, don't worry, y'all. I got the answer. I see the answer. Don't worry. Okay. I'm gonna go live in another hour or so. And never did. I know for a fact he didn't. I don't know. He answered. Arbello ain't no way. Black has dreams. He don't like what Suge did. No, it's cool. No, you're good, Arbella. You already answered. You said you don't believe he didn't die, right? It's cool. I don't want to drag this live. We did great today. I got to get some. We're going to cover this topic. We're going to cover this topic, and I got some videos I want to check out. So tap in a few hours. I think another hour. I'll be able to go live again. Um, yeah, nah, Arbelo's good. He clarified it. He got his wrench. He's not like that ninja ultra secret though. He's not annoying. And that's my ninja Arbello. I just had to clarify what he's saying, and it wouldn't be no hard feelings. I would just have to take the wrench. I need everybody on wrench gang on one accord, and like Catherine. Who remembers Catherine, the flip flopper? She believed Pac dead, so she was gonna lose her wrench anyway. She believed my nigga dead. Catherine, who remembers Catherine, right? She believed Pac dead, so um, Catherine was gonna lose her wrench anyway. So it was good that she didn't, you know, get put on the discretion 304 TV screen. All right, so tap in. I got some videos I want to check out. This is a hell of a part one. We're gonna talk about the Makaveli album. Send me all pictures that you can that's clear, HD quality. All you ninjas that said you got the album in the storage, you got the album under your Makaveli album. Send Val, speak about Mopreme not being on the All Eyes on Me and the Makaveli album. Yeah, he's dirt. He don't got bars. Um, but yeah, according to Suge, Pac hated Mopreme. When I spoke to Suge, Pac hated that ninja, and we saw in the Nick Broomfield documentary, Mopreme had issues with Death Row, and he was escorted out. And before I tell his secrets, I need him to tell his secrets. Because what I heard happened to Mopreme and drinking up the piss, ninja Anthony Bell, Puffy's bro. What I heard about Mopreme and them Pyrus had him drinking piss. I need him to tell it. Yeah, all you ninjas that got the Makaveli album cover clear, and you could send me action.com. I might have to yeah, I'm gonna keep that on the. Yeah, we're gonna talk about another topic. I just gotta get these pictures together and check these videos out. Alright, so to my ninjas on the run, 21 Gun Salute. Thank you for the lifelines. Hell Dry, thank you for the pictures. And whoever else sent pictures, salute to you. All right. 30 years, Makaveli. Shit's dope. We out.